Klawndyke, everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layout scrolling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night. Steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar. Steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layout sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night. Steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar. Steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine.
Good morning. I hope everyone's doing good this morning. Got your good cup of coffee? Well, I'm going to start. I apologize about last week. Things were out of my control. Life goes on. We're here today. I guess that's a good way of putting it. Now, a couple things is I'm on my own. I do not have my producer this morning. We have blizzard-like conditions outside, and it is freaking cold. The wind does not help at all. So let's see how well I do this morning. Let's see. Oh, we got a few in the house. Good morning, Mr. Smith. Hopefully my audio and everything's looking good. Again, I'm on my own, so it's been a few. It was really nice to have Andrew in the house, but he will not be away. Just let you guys know he will be here. If everything works right, we're going to have Tech and Trains or Trains and Tech on Friday nights. Good morning, Rick. Mr. Gatton, Old Guy 3D Printing. Good to see you this morning. Jason, good morning, sir. Barry, good morning. Well, good morning. How are we doing this morning? And matter of fact, we have a little something for you this morning. Oh, yeah. I'm down in the dungeon. I'm doing good. My feet are warm. The shop is a little cool, so I'm not going to be running anything out there today. But it gives me a chance to kind of clean it up out there when I do get out there. Well, thank you. I always look good, don't I? For an old guy. Audio's good. Love to hear it. Thank you. Speak of the devil. Andrew, how you doing? Hopefully it's not too bad out there for you. I know you're out playing in it. It's cold out there. It is freaking cold. Well, I made the mistake and didn't do any real bullets for this morning, so we're just going to wing it. One of the biggest things I do want to talk about, let's see if I can set this up right. That's a cameo? Oh, that's cameo. Uh-oh. See, I'm so used to Andrew pushing the buttons. Oh, where's my front cam? There we go. Check this out. Ta-da! Okay, you guys have seen the module itself, but today I am showing off the bridge. I am very happy with this. I should have set up pictures for where I got the inspiration. The inspiration for this bridge was out of Arizona. It's called Diablo Canyon, and it's a cool looking bridge. It's and of course an iron, but it's a nice simple kit. Let's see. Let me switch cameras here. And I pretty much made it really simple to build. God, isn't this cool looking? Look at that. I mean, no, it's not prototypical, I guess, for some people, but it's really cool. You can have a lot of fun with this and dress it up. I designed it to literally fit. So, I mean, when you put your module together, you have to make sure you do you do it nice and tight, because there's very little tolerance, which adds to it. So when you build it, look at that. What if I can do a down shot? Let's see, is this camera working? Whoops, I need to pay attention to switching them. Doing good. Oh. I feel for you, buddy. I really do, because you're out in that mess. So yeah, it's pretty rough outside, especially if Andrew's saying this. Good. It's nice to see you have time to relax. Looks like you're also working on some stuff coming up. Can't wait to see. All right. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's really cool, and I think it fits the module extremely well. Let's go back here. I mean, isn't that a beautiful module? Excuse me, I do have a messy table, don't I? I mean, check this out. There's so much you can do with this. Somebody brought up, on the pillars down here, the pylons, on why they're shallow and look the way they do. Well, if you think about it, they're going to be buried in the dirt because you only get to see part of the top of these. Let me switch. So the idea is to bring your dirt line backwards here, from here down. So all you're going to see is the top of this. You're not going to see below. And the reason why I did it this way is so it's easier to work around. Now, might be a good idea, might be a bad idea. Hopefully it's a good idea. I love it. And I hope it works out for whoever gets the modules. As a matter of fact, there's 3 out so far. And talk about modules. Let's see if I can do this. Yes, I love these guys. I love just throwing this up. This is on my back wall, so it gets to go 24/7. Good morning. Let's see. And what I like to do is I like to showcase videos every now and then. Well, pretty much every show. And what I want to showcase right off the bat is this is the train guy in PA. Okay, let's see if I can do this right. Front YouTube, is that it? Nope. YouTube main front. Andrew. Oh, here we go. So train guy in PA, he's a new channel. He only has a few subscribers. Show him a little love. Go over to his channel, subscribe, watch him build this. I'm kind of curious to see what he does with this. I got a message last night. He saw the bridge and he wants to do the bridge. So expect one coming your way here shortly. Now, there's a couple out there already. And when I first sent the prototypes, and he received a prototype, so he didn't get any of the instructions or anything. It's all pretty much, and he's doing it right. So what they've done is built it the way they felt it should be built. And let's see. And he goes through, I'd say a little more tape, but it's all good. It's all good. I think you did a wonderful job. Now, in the instructions, what I've done is, as you can see here, the supports for the feet, I like to put them on first and then build the frame up and then do the tops. But again, if you're a guy like me, you just throw the instructions away. But I think you did a wonderful job on assembling this module with pretty much no instructions. So if you want to see what he does with this, go check out his channel. It's the Train Guy in PA. And I'm pretty sure he's going to do some really cool stuff with that. I've seen a lot of his work. He does some fun stuff. He did the Megalodon with the jet skier going through him, or just over his mouth. It's a really, really, yeah. He's having a lot of fun. It's a really cool video to watch, or to get an idea of how easy it is to assemble one of these modules. Let's see here. I'm going to do one more shout out, and then I'm going to show you a few more goodies. And since you're in the room, you know what? One of the coolest things, and with T-Track modules, a lot of people think you just go roundy round. And that's not the case. Because I want to set mine up for actual ops, being able to do ops. One of the cool things that's going through my mind with the ops is I can set up my railway multiple different ways. So maybe one week I can have ops where one point, see, I'm going to have containers probably on one side and drop off and a port on another. But I can switch them. I can move them around. Or if I don't like the port, I can create another railway or something of that nature and pull that one out and put a new one in its place without having to redo my whole layout. I mean, I've seen some empires out there that are just beautiful. And then a lot of guys will go through, and once they're done building it, and that's the thrill for a lot of people, is to build their empire, but then to turn around and end up breaking it down. This way, when I build a module, when I get tired of that module, or if I want to do something different, I can just pull that one module out and set it aside. Maybe even take it to a train show or something. And maybe in the future, I might want to bring that module back in, and I can do so. So it's like creating a library of different dioramas. And I understand everybody looks at it differently, and that's what makes this hobby so cool. Just for all the things you can do. If you want to run a passenger train around and have a couple stations and that's it, that's the cool thing about it. You can do that. With the drops and the bridges, it even opens up a lot more. And talk about ops. Talk about this guy. The in-scale train boy. He actually ran some cool ops, and I like how he does it. And I've noticed there's car cards. Heath does car cards, and I love it. Um, and Scale Train Boy, he rolls the dice, and I think that's really cool on how it works. Should be playing. Are we playing? Yeah, we were playing. But I love the layout, and I'd love to learn more. And this is what I noticed this week is there's a lot of guys starting to run ops on the modules and their layouts. The other thing is with my layout, I like to take two of my triples and turn it into a switching puzzle, but also a destination for factories. So I'm trying to learn more and more about running ops. And this one was really cool. I did a live just the other day, and you can go back and watch the lives. He also does a lot of really cool weathering. I've learned a lot. Matter of fact, I've got some models here I'm going to have to paint, and I'm gonna try some of the techniques. And here we're running ops. It's a fun night. Haven't you ever noticed when you run ops, when you're doing it live, is when you always run into your hiccups and your glitches? Never fails. Never fails. Let's see. We're gonna switch over here. I want to check the comments. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a one-man show this morning. Uh, let's try it. Yeah, that canyon is really cool. Good morning, sir. Yeah. good, good point, Andrew. Excuse me there. There we go. My throat's a little more clear. Yeah, you know what? On this one, I can see, especially down below. Let's see if I can find my. I've got so many. How'd you go figure your way through this, Andrew? There we go. Like on this one here, you can actually use clamps down there. If you have some nice clamps to clamp the two sides together, actually that would work pretty good when you're assembling it for the first time. Tape works wonderful. Let's see. Okay, I can see that. That works. Um, Masking tape works great. Something to hold it tight is the biggest thing. But once it all dries, I mean, look what you get. And it's gonna be square, regardless, however you do this, you don't have to worry about it being cocked one way or, um, just out of square. It's laser cut, it's precise, and I'm loving the new materials. I mean, there's so much less flex in these. I love going this way versus the plywood. Ah. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning? Mr. Elliott, how you doing, sir? Hey. Hey, Heath, good morning, sir. You know, talk about it. I'm gonna talk about you. Oh, yes. Love the brim. Haven't you ever noticed the logo has a really cool brim? I actually have a couple of them. You know what? It's over there. It keeps the lights out of my eyes, which is kind of nice. Um, I think he's a little bit better looking than I am. Oh, there we go. So if make sure to go check out the app session. It's really cool. And Heath does a lot of them, and he's been having fun. He's had a couple group sessions, which is really cool. Dude, I wish I lived so much closer because there's so much information that you have that I'd like to know. But thank you for the videos. They help. It's all blurry. Uh-oh. Am I blurry or behind me? Oh, this one it's a virtual rail fan. It's the Ashland, Virginia depot. Excuse me. Yeah, and right now I actually paused it. I people say it's too distracting. I I find it really cool myself. You know what? Check this out. There we go. Let's see what we can find here. Uh, oh, there we go. Uh, is that it? I need to fix my line up here because my front cam and YouTube is not working. There we go. Lo and behold, we have Heath Humanity Junction. And in this video, Heath is putting together a bridge. I'm assuming it's extremely dry if you got a humidifier going off in your your layer there. But yeah, you know what? Talk about blocks. I love those blocks. Those 1, 2, 3 blocks, I believe they call them. These things are the best little tool, and they're not that expensive. If you can afford some, I highly recommend these. It's probably one of the coolest tools you can add to your arsenal, except for especially for modeling. And other, well, let's see, these are the threaded ones too. Really highly recommend getting you a set. I think Amazon you can get a set of 6 for under $50, probably even less than that. And I got a larger set and passed a few on to Andrew. I hope you're utilizing them extremely well. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Go check out Humanity Junction or Humanity. I'm going to say it wrong, ain't I? Humanity, yeah, it's Humanity Junction. I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning, guys. Yeah, thank you, Heath, for the videos. They're really cool. Switch back to this ugly mug. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of really cool ops going on. Matter of fact, Jimmy, he did his first ops um, on his layout, and he's done two parts so far. Um, this is part one. I love how he walks through it. He has the candle factory um, and some other businesses. It was, not a granary. It's I can't think of it right now. It's too early, guys. Need more. I need more coffee. But yeah, check out Jimmy with DIY and digital. He's got a really cool video. Oh, isn't this cool? I love that. All right, we're gonna switch over here. Um, and again, like I said, I'm doing this without any bullets. I'm just doing this just off the cuff. Hope you guys don't mind. Um, get some more coffee. But yeah, isn't this cool? Isn't this bridge just phenomenal? Let's see. I think I got it figured out here. There we go. Show you more of my mess. But these are now available on the site. And the first 10 that I sell, if you put in the notes, um, I'll toss in a free bridge. So say you buy the module, and as you're checking out, there's a comment section. In the comments, say, hey, toss me the bridge or toss in the bridge. And I'll do that for the first 10. I think I have 7 left. I'd have to check. 7 left on the site available, plus 2. So let's see. Let me get back to EV Mugs here. I'm bouncing around, guys. I apologize. It's okay. 2-foot clamps. Those would work. Those are for these because they're only 14 inches deep. So that would, for putting modules together, that would work really well. And like especially on the drop here, you have your 2 center supports, and that's where you could clamp it, and you'll pull everything nice and tight. I use tape on this one. Got a little bit of gap on the bottom, but I mean, it's nothing noticeable, and easily you're going to cover it anyways. And the sides, because you have that 1 millimeter overhang on it, you still have a little room to play. So say if you accidentally don't glue it tight and it's off just a little bit, it's still usable. It's still workable. Let's see. The way to do it. I don't know about. Let me know when you get it, or if you've gotten the blue tape from Temu, because I'm curious about the quality of it. Let's see. What I'm using is the duck out down here, and I think I have some 3M. But as you can see, I use the heck out of it, and I need to do the bundle. I need to just get like you did the 10-roll bundle. Oh, the dogs are spawning. Dogs are loving it. And me, I'm not so much loving the weather, but I have 3 Alaskan Malamutes. So for them, this is their time of the year. Right away, Freya, which is the mother of the 2 pups, she went out, and the first thing she did was bury her head in the snow and go. So yes, they are just loving this weather. Maybe a few years younger. Oh, the ops. Okay, I'll have to figure out what happened there. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with comments. Awesome. Good morning, sir. Hope you're doing well this morning. Oh, Kansas City. Oh, that reminds me. This month in Des Moines, we have is it the Great American Train Show here in downtown Des Moines. I'll have to look up the dates. I want to say it's the 22nd, 23rd, right there. So if you're in the Des Moines area and you're checking out the train show, stop by and say hi. I'll be there all weekend. See. Oh, you're Jeff of Jeff's Train World. HONNO gauge. The only thing I don't have, I have G, I have some O, and I have N. I don't have any HO. Well, I have an HO building. Um, Maybe I'll have to check into that again. I'm running solo today. Uh-oh, somebody's having fun upstairs. So I do apologize about that. Is it on my end? Like, am I fuzzy? Well, I feel fuzzy this morning, but or is it just the videos? This way I know next time. So I do apologize for this time. I was spoiled. Andrew did such a wonderful job on doing the video. March. Oh, here we go. Yes, it's the show is March 22nd and 23rd. Would like to secure the tracks from underneath. Do I have any suggestions? Yes, I do. A matter of fact, depending upon what module. Previous modules, I used the 3/8 pan head metal sheet screws, and they work perfect. On the new ones, I like this because I wish I had a bag down here. Do I? No, I do not. Um, I use the 1/2 inch aught, so it's zero, number zero, 1/2 inch pan head sheet metal screws, and I think it's Fastener has them. The only reason why I don't have them is they're already expensive, and by the time I get them in, and if I was to resell them, I think the price is too high. So my honest opinion is go to Fastener and look up 1/2 inch number aught pan head screws, and then get the really thin washers too. And if you notice on mine, I do a little oblong. This way, you're allowed to adjust your track a little bit. And the pan heads or the thin washer keeps it nice and secure. This way, you don't accidentally over tighten it. But the 1/2 inch work great with the new modules. 3/8 on the older modules. And this way, you don't poke through the track. Always use a washer. I know that's what she said, but always use the washer. Oh, Jack in the shop. Good morning, sir. I'm a bit out of focus, not enough for anyone to notice. Well, camera wise or just me? Good morning. All right. We've gone through all the comments. Yes. Doing good this morning. If anyone has any questions pertaining to the module, shout them out and I'll try to answer them the best that I can. I am not, I will tell you this, I am not an expert. Knowledgeable, yes, but I am not an expert. I think like Keith and Paul and Eddie and all you guys, Dennis, you're way more knowledgeable. You've been doing a lot of this stuff way longer than I have. But I do have some knowledge. I will admit that. My favorite is building and designing, and I get to bring two worlds together. watch them collide. Can't see it right now. Eventually, I'm going to have my layout. I'll start showing that. I've rearranged my dungeon down here and created a little more room. I went from a U shape to an L shape on my layout, but it's slowly coming together. I've got a couple new items coming in, hopefully within a week, and I'll share them with you next week. Let's see. Okay. Oh, the screws, about the screws. Okay. Come back to the video. Fastener, half-inch, hot sheet metal screws with very thin washer. Let's see. I'm going to show off this module a little more. Oh, okay. Let me rephrase this. You're way more for a young man, and I'm an old fart. You're way more knowledgeable than I am when it comes to end scale. Now it would have been 89, 90. I had a small end scale layout. A lot has changed. A lot has changed since then. Then life stepped in, and I decided to go and see what the United States was all about. I traveled, and I haven't been able to get back into trains until just 2 years ago, year and a half ago, somewhere in there. Almost going on 2 years, and it's been a fun journey. Yes, I do. Again, I don't have Andrew here to help me, and I don't have it up at the moment. I need to get that situated where I can have photos and show photos too. But Don Reif did a really cool module, and I think he did it on a double. But instead of being a T-track module, he took the double and he created his own little layout, like a mini. I don't know if you remember the pizza box layouts, where you build a little layout on the size of the pizza box, except it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, see, so you are a little bit more knowledgeable. Well, maybe a lot more. But that's what makes this hobby so cool, and especially now with YouTube. We could sit back, like you guys are here. Hopefully, there's something new that you guys will pick up. As when I watch, everybody else, there's always something that I'm learning, or something that inspires me. Uh-oh. That's pretty good though. All right, where were we? Where were we? Transition here. Oh, we're doing good. Another cup of coffee? No, we're doing good. I need another sip though. Let's see. So this is 900 and oh lordy, I forgot. It sucks getting old. Your memory just slowly fades. I want to say it's 930 millimeters. I'd have to look. But the nice thing about this, and you have a 500. I need to write stuff down. And just like I said, I didn't make any notes for this show, and I do apologize. It's a little over 500 millimeters for your open span here, so it gives you a lot of cool area to work with. On this one, I am using 3 different styles of track. I'm using the 248 millimeter, 4 of those, 186 millimeter. I'm using 4 of those, and I am using 2 of the, what is that, 62 millimeter. Do the math. You know what? No. The first one that comes up with the answer, I'll send you a single module. That's going to be a give. That's a giveaway today. The first one that pops up the answer of that measurement, I'll send them a module. And I didn't put that in the. I didn't put that on the site yet, I believe so. Single module is up for grabs to the first person that gives me the measurement, the total amount that I gave you. And I know some of you guys are going back on the video. If you want me to read it again, put it in the messages here. So we have 186, 248, right? 248, 248, 62, and then it reverses. By the way, you can start building close. If I'm right. If I'm close, that's the mod. If I'm right, that's the module. I'll double check here in a second. Oh, cool. We can't wait to see the videos on that. Okay, so you're actually making it a working module. Is that right? Now you're gonna make me break out the calculator. I was thinking it was 5:30 for some reason. Or is that right? 5:30? Or I mean 9:30. Let's see here. You have 186 twice. We have 248. Twice. Whoops, I just messed up. There. Plus 186. 62. There we go. Jason, send me an email and say, hey, I want it at YouTube or YouTube at Klawndyke.com, KLAWNDYKE, and I'll get one out to you. Congratulations. So every now and then I think I'm going to throw something up like this. Share some of the coolness of what I have to offer. Talk about what I have to offer. Check this out. This is okay. You guys know I'm also in the G scale, and I'm gearing up for this summer. Let me scoot this out of the way. It's a big module. I love it. See if I can do it without it dropping. There we go. Do I have Cameo going this morning? Did I get it right? I think I got it right. Okay, so on my layout outside, I am actually going to make it a logging. I have 2 climaxes and a nice logging train, which we'll be doing that Friday. I'll be doing an opening it or an unboxing, I guess you could say. It's still in the box. I haven't even opened it yet. Still has a tape around the phone. All the cars are still in their boxes. Don't know how long they've been there, but luckily enough, yeah, I've got some fun coming for this spring. And I have a whole front area of my yard that we're going to be digging up and throwing down some rail. Hopefully, if we do it right, we'll have a point to point with the runaround. Nope, Andrew's going to be there. I'm hope you're talking about the show. Oh, Friday night. Awesome. Because we were wondering about that. It'll be good to see it here. So yeah, we're doing everything from little to big. Now I haven't gotten little like TT, but hopefully soon. But let me find this right camera. That's top down. Does that work? Nope. Nope. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. Ah, top down view. I know it looks a little odd. See if you guys can figure it out yet. Here's a fun side view. So normally I don't. If I have time, I don't like spending money on modules, or I mean not modules, models. If I know I can do it, but this one's a little more. This one would take some time, and with everything I'm doing, it's hard for me to focus just on one thing. And this is a paid model. It's off of Colts. Andrew, if you could help me with the name on this one, I forgot the designer's name. But it's a donkey. Donkey. Really nice boiler. I love the job. It's kind of hard to see since it's black. Oh, I got another here. Here, how's that show up? Oh, look at that. Now I did this. This one is my bamboo, I believe, or it's going to be my Creality Max or my bamboo. I've been running both of them lately. But the valves, the gauges, the door. I mean, check out the door. It's even got the little lever on there. It's got the ash. You pull out the ash. Really nice boiler. What'd be fun is to put a smoker inside that. Oops, my coffee's getting to me. Yeah. It's really it's like $12 is what I paid for the model. The nice thing is I printed up 3 of them so far, um, and a couple of them are for myself. And I made a couple for some friends at our club here in Des Moines, and that's at Merle Hay Mall. It's Merle Hay Station, Seegers. And we have a couple guys that are really into the old school logging trains. Matter of fact, it's been kind of fun. I printed him a couple logging cars, and he's running them right now. Well, not today, but he's running them on the layout, and they're working beautiful. And to see his eyes light up when I gave him 2 donkeys, and oh, he was extremely happy. I mean, look at the rivets. Randy Mower. There we go. He has a lot of cool G scale. I need to clean that one up a little bit. Where's that part? No, that's part of it. No, I haven't glued any. I just set all this stuff in place. I did glue that. Oh, look at this. Oops. A really nice gear set on it. The drum is beautiful. The small parts. Let's see. One of the piston housings, and this lever I haven't cleaned up yet. They clean up really nice. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Let's see if I can do it this way without my shadow. Look at the detail. It's just so fine, and this printed so nice. So yeah, check out this guy. He's look, there we go. And that's Cults 3D. He has a lot of other models I'd like to try as time goes on. I'm loving the combination between 3D printing and railroading. It's not just scale specific, due to the fact that you can use it on, like, that's G scale. I've printed a few items in N scale. And then also electronic boxes. It's a DCCEX box to hold your board. I love being able to combine several of my hobbies together, and this is working awesome. Okay, let me find my camera view. Is that right? Hey, I'm getting better. I'm remembering. Let's see. I do want to talk about. Let's see. Do we show Jimmy's? We show Jimmy's. I don't know if you guys have ever checked out. See, I like N scale train boy for weathering, and this is Iron Horse Model Railroad. Let's see if I can switch this over. I didn't even get it set up. There we go. And what he in this live, he does a lot of live streams, which I like. I like live, to be honest. I mean, the videos are great, but live you get to see everything. If there's a hiccup, or if there's a glitch, or maybe you didn't clean your track, you forgot to clean your track, and you go to run ops, and it's like, whoops. I'm not pointing fingers, guys, not at all. I think I've been guilty of that too, except I haven't done it live yet. But yeah, out and about. Check out Iron Horse Model Railroad. He's done a really cool layout. I'm not sure if it's. I think he built a shed for this, if I'm correct. And here he's laying down his roads. And the coolest thing about this, unlike scripted, you get to see, and he likes to listen. So if you have an idea, you throw it out there, he'll actually listen and either try it or he'll think about it or mention about it. Yeah, give him a little love. Go to his channel, check him out, give him a shout out, tell him I sent you. Yeah, good guy. Okay, let's see here. Let's check the comments. Now, a lot of there's a lot of good inspiration out in the world, and one of them is like from movies. I don't know if if you remember Asteroid City. They had a behind the scenes, and I got a chance to watch it a couple days ago, and I was just blown away on how they do the miniatures. I'm going to switch it over here, and it's really cool on how they do all the modeling. And for myself, I love watching these for the inspiration and ideas and things to do, and they're doing it for the movies. If they can do it for the movies and make it look good, and if I can pick up anything from these guys, it's awesome. And there's people in here you wouldn't expect to see doing these beautiful models. But the rail, let's see if they have the train. The train is freaking awesome. And I forgot the scale of this, but I mean, that'll give you a good idea. Look at that F7. Doesn't that look beautiful? And strapped with cameras. It's been a long time since I've seen this. I need to watch it again. But it's really neat to see the behind the scenes. It gives you some good insights and hopefully good ideas. Now, the one thing he talks about is the avocado car. You'd never see avocados filling a car like that, but it's a movie. The way that guy's pulling the engine around, it looks heavy. Look at the scale. I mean, isn't that so cool, though? So, I mean, you can find inspiration a lot of different places. I probably talked you guys' ear off this morning. Look at the size of the buildings and the cars. And what would that be? What, 7.5 scale, something like that? So a little behind the scenes, a lot of good inspiration. If you didn't see the people there, it looks full scale. All right, where are we? We are at top of the show. That could be 6 inch, but I mean, I love seeing behind the scenes of certain movies, especially that. The other one I like to see, I wish they would do is, oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger goes to the moon. Um, oh, it's not Terminator, of course, or to Mars. I think he's on Mars. But in the, excuse me, oh, give me 1 second here. But when he goes up to Mars, and it has a scene where it's got trains going through the tunnels along the cliffs and into the mountainsides. And that is just so cool. I'd love to see the behind the scenes and how they actually do that. Oh, oh, that's cool. I did not know about that. The Walther Scene Competition is all about recreating movie scenes this year. There's a couple great ideas for you on that. You've got, what was it, Meteor City? Is that what it was? I need more coffee. Total Recall. That's it. Total Recall. When you see when he's up there on Mars, you get to see the city and you get to see the trains running through the tubes, and it's just so cool. I'd love to see that. That'd be a awesome diorama for Walters. Now, with that contest, do you have to use their buildings, or is it your imagination? That would be so cool. I would like to know more about that one. If there's a link to that, if you could do me a favor and shoot it to me, that'd be awesome. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Congratulations on that single module. Shoot me that email and I will get it out to you. You earned it. Wrong the first time, right the second. But as far as the module itself, you're right there because it's 2 millimeters shy, giving 1 millimeter on each side. Okay, you need 3 Walther products, but it could be okay, tracks, scenery, cars, trees, because they make some really cool trees. Well, I don't know how trees would grow on Mars, but and there's a heck of a link to copy. Yeah, if you could send that to me via Facebook or something, that'd be great, and then I can throw it down below in the comments. There are links to my friends down below, especially N-Scale Train Boy. Um, you know, while I'm thinking about it, who have I missed? I missed something. Oh, oh well. Show for or that's for next show. Well, on that note, we are at the top of the hour. Um, I do apologize about last week. It's been a unique couple of weeks here at the homestead. Um, if you follow my Facebook, then you'll understand. But everyone's okay. We're all home. Kids are even home today. It's really nasty weather. They're calling for blizzard, and the last time I poked my head out, it was pretty gnarly. Andrew's playing out in it. I hope you're safe out there, Andrew. Thank you so much. I need to make an outro too, don't I? On that note, hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out this morning. It's a wonderful day. Go out and give the ones that you love a big hug. We only live once. Enjoy it. Make the best of it. On that note, love you all, and we'll catch you Friday night. Um, we'll be Andrew and I will be live. We'll be doing tech and trains and tech. Apparently, right now he is toasty warm. He must be in the cab of a truck. Um, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, yada, yada, yada. If you want to check these out, I'm going to throw it out there. Go to Klawndyke.com, Klawndyke. And I did put the diorama up. And if you do pick one up, if you do pick up the module, make sure in the comments that you want the bridge, and I will send you a bridge with that 6-inch drop canyon module. So on that note, take care, guys. We'll catch you hopefully Friday. If not this time, same bat channel, same bat time. Peace. Stay on rails.